Greetings from Team Keep Learning. In this video, we will see mean, median and mode for ungrouped data. In my previous video, I have discussed that in descriptive statistics, reading mean, median and mode is one of the important aspects. So in this video, we will see that. So let's start. So what does mean is? Mean is the most widely used measure of central tendency. I hope now you understand what central tendency is. If not, you can watch my previous videos. And it is the simple average of the data set. Mean is the most widely used measure of central tendency and it is the simple average of the data set. But the mean is easily affected by outliers. If there are some abrupt values in the data series, it will be easily affected by them. So the formula to calculate mean is summation I equal to 1 to n xi upon n. So if I simplify this formula, it will look like this: x1, x2, x3, xn plus 1 to xn upon n. And our mean should be like that. It should represent most of the numbers in the given data set. The mean should represent most of the numbers in the given data set. So now we will see two examples, one without outlier and one with outlier, and we will see how mean changes. So there is one given series 45, 25, 65, 48, 65, 98, 75 and 89. So we will apply our formula. We will sum up all 45, 25 up to 89 upon 8 and the mean is worked out to be 63.75. 63.75. Now we will see one example in which there is one outlier in the series. There is one outlier in the series. So 45, 25, 65, 48, 65, 98, 75 and 208. So the mean for this is up to 45 to 208. We have to sum up and divide by the number of observation, which is 8. So the answer is worked out to be 78.625. Now you can see that when all the values were of two figures only, two digits only, the mean was 63.75, which was smaller. And when we have added one abrupt value in that, the mean is shifted towards 78.65, which is more closer to 80. So there is an increase in the mean from 63 to 78. Why? Because it has outliers. And now I want you to observe that when the answer was 63, it was representing almost all the values because 2 are 65, then 48, 45 up to that point. Even I would say up to 75 also. But when it is 78.625, this 45 and 65, it is far from them and it is more leaning towards 100, 100 or 200. So this is how outlier affects the calculation of mean. So if there are outliers in the mean, what we should do? There is one more parameter which we can use. It is median. It is median. So let's say this black line is representing number of data. Black line is representing number of data and the total number of points in the data set is n. And this is the center of this line. That is the center of this data which is having n data points. So this will be the half of this line is the half data 1 by 2 and this is 1 by 2 is the remaining data points and the center line is the median. Center line is the median. It says that 50% of the values are smaller than this and 50% are greater than this. Why? Because calculate we always calculate this parameter median after arranging the data set in ascending order. We will arrange the data in ascending order, then only we will calculate this median. That's why half of the values are less than the median and half of will be more than that, greater than that. Now what does median means? Median is the midpoint of ordered data set. Please pay attention here. It is the ordered data set. Median is the midpoint of ordered data set. It is not as popular as mean, but is often used as academic data science. That is, since it is not affected by outliers, that you have to keep in mind. Because it is not affected by outliers, we use it times we use it at times when we know that there are outliers in our data. Okay, when we know there are outliers in the data, then instead of calculating mean, we will calculate median. So in an ordered data set, the median is the number at position n plus 1 by 2. How we will calculate the the number at which median will be lying is n plus 1 by 2. And if this position is not a whole number, then the median is the simple average of two numbers at positions closest to the calculated value. So what we will do is that we will take average of two nearby values if it is not coming as a whole number. Okay, then we will again see the examples. There is one series given without outlier, without outlier. So this is the series 45, 25, 65, 48 and up to 89. Now, now we have to arrange this data in ascending order. We have to arrange this data in ascending order from 25 to 98. So here n is 8 and our uh, n as per our formula of calculating median, it is n plus 1 by 2, that is 8 plus 1 by 2. So it is the answer is 4.5. So 4.5 means it is the 4.5th position. So we have to take average of the fourth and fifth value in this series. So fourth value is 65 in this ascending order data set, and fifth value is eventually also it is 65. So 65 plus 65 by 2, it is 65. So our median value as per this is 65. Now I want you to observe this is the same series. So when we have taken the median, it is giving more close to the central tendency. That's why it has some value. Now if suppose outlier is there, same example 45 up to 208. So in this case we will again arrange our data series in ascending order up to 208, and again we will calculate by the formula. So it is coming 9 plus 1 by 2, n plus 1 by 2, because number of data sets are 9. So it is equal to 5. 5 means fifth position. So again it is 65. So eventually, even if you have added outlier in the median, it is unaffected by that. Of course, this example is very simple, which I am using. There may be complex examples of that, but the purpose here is to convey you the core concept of the mean, median and mode. So again our median value is 65. Now we will calculate mode. So so by fundamentally mode is the value that occurs most often. Mode is the value that occurs most often in the data series. A data set can have zero modes, one mode or multiple modes. That means if a value is repeating more than once or more than two times or three times, that value will be considered as mode. And mode is also one of the measure of central tendency. So mode is calculated simply by finding the value with the highest frequency. So whatsoever is having the highest frequency, whatsoever data in the series will have highest frequency, it will be mode. So again we will see example with outlier and without outlier. So 45, 25, 65, 65 and 208. So in this case 65 is repeated twice. So our mode will be 65. So it is all about mean, median and mode. If you have any doubt or feedback, or if you would like to give any suggestion, you can put it on the given mail, or you can also comment it in the comment box below. Thank you.